I got him. There he is. I got him, guys. Hey guys, I'm here with Doug at Conquest Scents. How you doing, Doug?
I'm good, Lucas. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, I know you started Conquest Scents. Now, how did you start?
Well, as we were going through the artificial insemination process of breeding deer,
Yep.
I realized that we could collect certain scents and smells from them that were very effective in attracting bucks and does into areas. And so that's when we started collecting those scents and created Conquest Scents.
That's awesome. Now, how long have you been doing deer farming?
Deer farming is 33 years, and the scent company now is 20 years this year.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's been a long run.
Yeah. So, what all products do you sell?
We'll sell the whitetail products, elk products. We got dog training scent line, predator scent, bear scents. So we've kind of expanded into all the different categories of animals that are attracted by scents.
Yep.
And so we put them in the wax stick formula and in liquid form.
That's awesome. So I see that you have an Evercalm wax stick up here. Now, what is that?
Evercalm are all the scents and smells out of a deer's bedding area. So we take a group of deer and collect all those smells along with the urine.
Yep.
And that's what we put into this stick. And so it creates a herd smell that is very attractive and feels safe to all deer.
How would you use it? Would you like put it on a tree? Would you put it on your boots? Like, how would you use it?
Look, it's in the wax formula. It can be put on anything. So we really do recommend that you put it on your boots as you walk into your blind, because what you're doing is you're leaving a scent trail. Then once you get into that area, it can be put on trees, on branches, on licking branches, anywhere in that area. What you want to do is you want to create this area of new deer there with all of the smells, but the deer that are there can't see them. And so they come in, they look for them, they feel safe because fresh new deer are there. And a lot of guys will say they just find deer that just come in and bed down and they wait for those deer to show up. But the biggest thing we're finding is bringing the mature bucks out into the open during daylight hours much sooner. And so it's an all-season scent. Here's what's other neat about it. In front of trail cams in the off-season.
Okay.
If you put it on a branch or something out in front of it, you're getting better pictures.
Yeah.
You're getting better documentation of antler growth and fawn crops in the off season for hunters, so they know what they're going into in that fall.
Yeah, I mean, I know somebody that uses it. One of my good buddies, he said he used it, and he said he's rubbed it up against a tree right above him, and he said they literally just came in there and had no idea that he was even in there, you know? They just thought other deer were in there.
That's the one thing that we're hearing from hunters is that they don't worry about their wind currents as much because it literally is such a real smell that when the deer smells it, and even if they smell a little bit of you, no, there's real deer here, and so we feel safe. And so it basically masks that you're even there. And we're finding a lot of the deer are coming up from downwind, which, you know, to a hunter is always a no-no.
Yep.
Not a no-no anymore with Evercalm and a stick.
That's awesome. So I saw that you have ThermaPads as well. So what exactly is that?
We do. ThermaPad is a new product we came out with last year.
Yep.
And if you look at the name ThermaPad, it goes with Thermacell. Well, most hunters have Thermacell units because of mosquitoes.
Yeah.
And it's probably the best thing out on the market.
Yeah.
Well, it heats scent. And so what we looked at is in the fall, most hunters put that product away.
Yep.
Well, if we can slide our deer scent in and heat it, it not only makes the smell stronger, but it carries further through the air. And therefore, ThermaPads are a good way of putting that heated scent out in cold temperatures all season long. And again, masking your scent. VS1 brings the bucks in. There's a doe-in heat upwind somewhere, and it's all because it's heated. So we know it'll carry 300-400 yards down through the woods.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a lot further than the regular urine scents. So,
and then, so I also saw that you had the spray cans.
We have the aerosol bombs, exactly. Yep. So what we've done, this is rutting bucks, so it's buck urine from bucks that are in heat, and it's in a smaller can. Now, we went to the smaller cans because you can put them in your pockets much easier. And we went to the burst system, so every time you squeeze the trigger, it'll release scent. Once you let up, it stops. We found that it has more control for the hunters in the field, but again, spray it into scrapes or mock scrapes, spray it onto trees. anything to an area that you know the bucks want to go to.
Yep.
But you better make sure you can shoot to that spot because
Yeah.
that's where they're going.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's aerosol bombs have done very, very well
Yeah.
for us.
And then you also have the dual packs and stuff like that. Do you only carry it in the Evercomb and the Rutting Buck, or?
Nope. We also have that in the Hunter's pack.
Okay.
So these are our 2 packs. You got the Rutting Buck pack, you got the Hunter's pack. So Evercomb is with the both, of course, because that's the one you're going to use all the time,
Yeah.
everywhere. It's good masking. And then do we want to create a competition scent with a Rutting Buck, or do we want to put a doe and heat out there? That's based on what the hunter is looking for and what part of the season.
Yep.
Pre-rut, rut,
Okay.
early season Rutting Buck works really well because you want to pull that dominant buck out soon.
Yeah.
Once the does start coming into heat, you want to put more does that are in heat
Yep.
out there because that's what they're looking for. They're looking to breed, and this brings them in. It kind of brings them in that la-la state, like they're not focused.
Yeah.
I mean, competition scent, the buck is very aware of what's going on around him.
Yep.
It's fun to see,
Yeah.
sometimes harder to hunt with. When you come in with VS1, they're coming in all googly-eyed.
Yeah, they're looking for that doe, and
They only care about one thing, and
Yeah.
that's that doe. They do not care about anything around them. So a lot of hunters like this combination because
Yep.
it brings them in unaware.
yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, you guys have great products, and I can't wait to see what you guys are doing next.
We're going to be looking at some new products. It might take a year or so to come out, but when
Yeah.
they do, we know they're going to work.
Yep, that's awesome.
Lucas,
Thank you.
Thank you.